This should be very good quality here. And so I had to change to my phone Wi-Fi. Ooh, I like that. That almost looks like I'm looking at the TV. Let's see.
This place feels all wrong. Can't you feel? If you can't feel it, then this feeling is as magical as it is foul. We should be on our guard.
Leaping tiger. This is the end.
I hate those fucking spirits.
We hurried down as quickly as we could, but I see you had the situation well in hand. I'm impressed. Not many people can disperse the spirits of the dead with any ease. A young lifetime of study. That can't be an easy use. My manners desert me. I am Lord Young, owner of this land and charged by the Emperor himself. It's safe. You should turn back south to Tien's. Help me. But wait a moment. You don't look like a pilgrim or one of the poor folk trying to escape Tien's Landing. Would it be out of line? Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back from these ghosts' assaults. I could only reach Tien's Landing by using my flyer. It depends on how long you have to spend waiting. My flyer will not return for at least a month, as I knew it would take some time to set matters straight. Unless we can find a way to remove these ghosts, though, I'll be stuck here warning people away from this place until I'm driven out by the dead. Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are in precious short supply. Then again, you seem resourceful, and I believe resourceful people find ways to get things. Perhaps you could get something done for me. The deal is simple. Find out why my land sickens. Two things threaten the entire length and breadth of this forest. The trees blackened with disease, and ghosts flock to this place like no other in the Empire. I suspect that these things are related, and, more importantly, that they're related to a fox called the Forest Shadow.
Not related to the fox. Fox is a good person.
Just that. She is a fox spirit, and thus one of heaven's tricksters. The fox can take on the forms of... Personally, I don't think they have any right to deceive us. Some sort of ancient alliance in which she was guardian of the forest, while we owned the land in the... I think something is... A noble sentiment, but when I look up, make your way up this. Once there, find my hunter, Spearcatch's Leaf, if he still lives. He claimed to remember some sort of ritual that my forebear. You might also want to keep an eye out for some small shrines that are scattered about the forest. Some of them are said to react to magic or charges of chi. I was beginning to think there may... Find Spearcat...
Some of this stuff I don't really remember. Alright. Nope, just the one path.
So troubled.
Hey, shut up, don't die. Actually,
Is there anything? No, I didn't have anything pressing. Strange and... Be well.
interesting to it hurts. I don't know what these shrines do. I figured out what those. And cutscene.
Attack everyone. They are mad.
Oh, he seems simple as well.
You have come from T. There are many ghosts here. You have to be fast to get around them. I come from the inn, the Pilgrim's Rest. You must take a message to the... Things are very bad. We starve. The ghosts cut us off from everything. But we are still up there. Tian's Landing must send people to help. Many people should come to the inn to help us. They can't let us starve. The temple? You would be welcome there. They would have you for a most fun stay. The inn lies above on the path to the right. No, I should return. You should come with me. That can't be right. Oh, yes, she's dangerous like the... I will go back to... I must go back to the inn. Come, the inn is this way.
He's a weird little deranged creature. He isn't an actual human. That fox thing is the flesh.
Noko u.
Probably go to the Pilgrim Inn.
This is...
Jesus Christ.
There's something not right. This place feels all wrong. The forest is the same, but it's stronger here.
Reaping time.
I watched in awe as you dispatched those things. Not many... Yes, the ghosts are most dangerous. We are fortunate, but I forgot myself. Welcome to the... tell me, did you happen... If you saw no one, then he must have met his end. Damn her. We hoped we had found a way to deal with... Two people cannot move as quickly as one. This path is dangerous, but he may have seemed simple to you, but he was a brave soul. He ran... We are not like her, and thus she hates us. There's no reason to a mad fox, no reason you would understand. Perhaps the ghosts have driven her mad. Well, that is quite a thing to ask, isn't it? Quite a thing indeed. How are we to know we could trust you? No, I do not entirely You must know fox spirits can assume the forms of human. For now, simply accept what... I wish you all the best. Travel safe.
When will more come?
The forest is...
Hello. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, where the I am Ho, your humble cook. I'm also in charge of the few supplies the inn actually stocks, if you... Though I am weary and worked to the bone, I'm here to help you. I'd be happy to. I'm sure you understand that. In fact, if you think about it, with the ghosts filling the forest, I shouldn't have any supplies at all. Yes, yes it is. Hello again. I don't really go in for to hear them talk. She's practically insane with bloodlust. But everything here seems perfectly normal. No, it doesn't. But why then are they so scared of this forest shadow? The Keeper has more than enough to say for both of us about the forest shadow. Take...
You must... No, it's... And I tell you that the only cure is to destroy the... As long as I am to see you go before dinner, perhaps you could find more answers. It is a matter of caution. We mean no disrespect to you, but we must. If you're so ardent to learn more, perhaps you should go to her temple just down the hill to the west. It is not a safe place for us, or you for that matter, but... Of course. Many travelers know... No, I mean, there's a safe... It is best that we stay here. Sure. Of course, this whole forest belongs to Lord Young, does it not? He expects this place to pay him a tribute. He doesn't call it that. But we... Mark me. Lord Young will have his share of the proceeds from this place. Surviving? Simple. You can still find meat if you know where to look. And is meat not the heart of any good... Of course. Those are important for the blood, are they not? They keep it rich and fresh. We have supplies. It always pays to be I wish you all the best.
I know what it is. Go back and deal with freaking ghosts again. Ooh, or maybe not.
How can you fight so well?
Okay.
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill and face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn... No, hey!
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
Leaping Tiger. Longsword.
You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. Drunken cows are no joke. I had to wrangle a whole herd of them once. Bloody things broke into a winery and drank till their milk was curdled. I finally rounded them up, but the farmer said the milkings were unbearable for a week after that. Milk and wine. Yeah, that's a bad mix. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. You'll want to talk to Spearcatcher's Leaf. He's Lord...
I am so very sorry.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the... Tales say this man once stormed an entire fortress alone, naked and screaming his defiance into the night.
Ha! Scared the tar out of those border guards. But they botched the story. I was naked, screaming, and I was dead drunk. Pretty much the part you'd expect. Makes them curl up in shame if you take my meaning. There's dozens of them. But if you didn't recognize me right away, now really isn't the time to share them. I'd need about 5 bowls of wine and a soft patch of ground to even get started.
Yes, I'm Spearcatcher's Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow. I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, I examined the area when I realized that the crystal was gone, and I stumbled across some strange... I don't know. They looked like bare human feet, but the tracks were closely spaced and bore a strange gait, as if a child made them. A deformed child. It sounds like they were being cautious. Perhaps if you go ask them more specifically about the crystal, they'll realize that we're just here to help. I don't think so. You'd have to be quite strong to pull the crystal loose. It doesn't make any sense to me. If there are still people there, then whoever took the crystal might be there as well. But you were there to witness it and yet survived. This is very strange indeed. If we can reach her, we can... All signs point. Make your way there. Have a look and tell me what...
Okay. can turn into a giant toad. As soon as I find one, I'm gonna turn into a flaming horse from hell. Hell's horse.
You must join? A crystal? I suppose there's no point in keeping it from you any longer. We hope to keep it a secret, but it seems we will be... Yes, we have the missing crystal from the temple. Yes, we know this. One of us here in the inn overheard the hunter and the big... The hunter spoke of a ritual that would let him reach... She will not... Yes. Whatever the ritual does, if it reaches the forest shadow, then we must take the opportunity to destroy... I must know that you will use it. You could, though you would not find the silver. I'm not fool enough to keep it out in the open when I run such a... If you wish the crystal, you must agree to help us. You must kill the fox. The silver is merely an incentive. Look around even this hill. Surely you can see the corruption. What creature would be powerful enough to cause such... This so-called... There can be no other way. The forest... I have silver, but money does not grant skill. Not skills like yours. We need your help. You will. Very well. The crystal. You should go to...
And yes, I straight up lied. Oh, Scheiße.
Greetings, my friend. You have it? Excellent. I should return and report this to Lord Yun. He will want to hear this news. The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking the lens arms in the lower furnaces so they can direct light to the remaining. The other furnaces have colored crystals in them, presumably to alter the light. Lord Yun's father called this... A forest, he said, cares about only 2 seasons. The cooler air of winter and the blistering heat of summer are the only things it notices. It's attached to some sort of lens that I believe is designed to focus light from the furnaces. If you get the ritual right, it is supposed to reveal the forest shadow. Winter skies are crisp and blue, while the fields of spring are green. Summer's heat is burning red, while in autumn, yellow leaves are seen. There are some old tomes in the temple itself, in a stand near the right wall. You might be able to learn more. All right.
Hey, I'm not some
Lord Yun...
My word isn't... Let me level with you. I don't lose fights, and I damn well didn't expect to lose one in this forest. Then you come along and beat me handily. Nah. So long as I'm fighting and drinking, preferably at the same time, I think I can let that part where you... My only rules are, don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't... Well, you and me and Little Miss Magenta here. Maybe she can distract our foes, flush a little leg.
Would you like to see the damage these legs can inflict firsthand?
Feisty. I like that.
Be safe.
Let's go find something. You got it, but you can't actually use my axes. Just so we're clear, I'm the only one.
Leaping tiger. I'm too much for you.
It was not the right color combo. Oh shoot, what was the right color combo?
You got it, but you can't actually use my axes. Just so we're clear, I'm the only one who touches the axes.
think it was red and blue.
I'm healed.
So you guys saw what happens when you get the color wrong. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna change my character.
It is an honor to fight at your side.
Heaven. That's what it's called. Oh.
Do you realize for so long you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I am Zin Bu, the magic abacus. I was assigned to record, tabulate, and itemize the destruction that you cause. No easy task, I might add, especially since you embarked. Our calculations keep the universe in balance. Without us, chaos. And look at your associate, Black Whirlwind. What a nightmare. A whole department can't keep up with his antics. But imagine if they failed to record his various deeds. We would never be able to determine his eventual position on the Great Wheel. You can't just guess at it. You must have records, itemized records in triplicate signed by the Overseer of Carnal Destruction and Disorder herself. Ah, you don't know the half of it. You remember that little engagement with Gao the Lesser? 3,040 pages. I lost 3 assistants on that report alone. Aha! The very reason I'm here, and not back at the Celestial Bureaucracy tabulating your most recent exploits. Apparently, my skills are inadequate to keep up with you. I'm being relegated to a much lower role in trade and commerce. My only consolation is that I will no longer have to track your exploits. I'll be lucky if I ever attain the rank I had before you came along, but I have a plan that just might get me, and you're going to help me. Instead of trying to find you a buyer or supplier wherever you go, I'm going to provide that service directly. I need you to buy from me and sell to me, if you wish. I already have a supplier, a friend of mine from the Untimely Deaths Department, who was also demoted recently. By getting rid of the other suppliers and buyers, I can save time and be more efficient. Perhaps then I can regain some of the honor I lost through... In any case, I'll be joining with you. In a sense, to offer you items for sale and to purchase anything extra you acquire. It's a fair... You gain the envious ability to buy and sell at your whim, and I can prove my worth in my new role. Perhaps I will even do well enough to... Well, that is... Simply call upon me as you... I'm afraid my supplies are a little low at the moment, but fear not. I will acquire new items as quickly as I can. I should go in... Don't worry, I'll be around. Just call on me. You know, I think I actually like this job better than my last.
The forest had a mournful feeling to it, but there's none of that here. If this is the forest shadow...
The kawa ear up ofir wo utarawe ear. Sai wo ofno aknatinir.
Leaping tiger. Long sword.
Wanak api wana kop au. The kawa utarawe ear. Kuki tir sanir naur kurk. The kawa ear up ofir wo wheel Wuwu wir wakwakir fonir sisa u hopkipo kusu ugut. Utarawe ir kukit kop. The kawa ir Ukswair futpir yawar ir Ukswa Nara ir uk napir so kop au Wuwu wo ofno aknatinir.
Ah, I'm healed.
Oof.
Ah, I'm healed. Long sword. More speed forward.
You should ready yourself. A friend who reeks of those beasts at the inn. Do what you
Whenever I was in the forest, I felt uncomfortable. I think she knows.
air no soti bosi ir ni ma. O wir rufri ni o sa ne riwiti. O na wir no power sufu no son kun no ka uk na bir. Iruk se ir ka u au katia ir. Zausa sinoni kun no kwair ka. O na wir no power fu bosi si kun isuku. Kwawe ir na kwair ku kisir suno. Kersun sihir soyir yuru hani o soyir. Una will not poyer fugo sisi kunisuku. Kwawe ir na kwair ku kisir suno. Una will not poyer sufu no son kuno ka uknapir. Iruk se yir ka u au katia yir. Zausa sinoni kuno kwair ka wona weir. One year napir kan si fong ni osi konor no ka ukia Wono wir irfu iruk sunur funir soyir irfu.
Even here, so weak. The waters cannot bleed forever. Nothing is without end. Not even this world. Not when my power rests in the hands of mortals. Names are fleeting. Given what remains after that is beyond you, or is meant to be. Not everything can be owned, not without price. You will pay a debt earned by an... I lack the strength to help you. You cannot avoid your fate. When someone steps beyond their station, others must... He challenges the order. He pushes above while you are where you should be. If you fail in your destiny, your true enemy falls with you. And if he falls, so do we all. You must win. But in doing so, you will lose. It is a painful circle that must be allowed to close. You do not truly have a choice until you confront what comes after.
Ukiro ke yero ku kisir sihir sukut. Roawe faiti, fusto sihir. Sausa kuawa yer suminir istuki, nikiawe. Narawe yer o ifufu yer sihir situ no kaur, kaur sunsir, oku no napsuir. Wonawe no pa yer fugo sisi kunisukut. Kuawe Ugni ka uno no ka usoye, akanta utisir, koni ugni ka uno no ka. Rara we yer o ifufu yer usihir situ no ka u ukirani. Koni yu kwani yu ni awe yer. O Yahweh kaniru na awe konor no kaut Yahweh. Sausa fua yer suminir istuki ni Yahweh fu. Tona we yer au kalia yer ognin bi yer ahasma. Ona wir no pa yer fu sisi kunisuku. Kwawe yer na we yer kupisi. Kauk Yahweh, sausa kuawa years. Kersun sihir soyir yuru ani os. Ukiro ke yero kukisir sihir su. Ukirani yirnin punoso. Tona we yer aukalia yer. Ognin bi.
Dead or alive, it doesn't matter to me. What can I get for you today?
Longsword. I'm healed.
I found some real gems lately. Just look.
Don't know why I'm so tired.
No, no, you have sided with the spirit. We had thought her dead. You fool. Gaze upon our fool.
It's them! Their corruption is what I...
This is what you have turned away from? And for what?
You're all
Terrible
gonna die.
peace.
Longsword. Longsword. You can't keep me out.
That was astonishing. I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these My name is Henpecked Ho, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customers. My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think... The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, That's beside the point for now. I must thank you as I cleared... These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged... They spoke often about the mother, in the caves nearby. They used this inn as a base and a way to lure people to increase their food stocks and swell them. What they failed to realize is that the forest is polluted with ghosts. No travelers means no food, whether people think this place is... Maybe they had some plan around that, but I doubt it. They are not forward thinkers, these beasts. How it all tied... I heard a lot about the caves from... That is something I do not know. They would leave the inn and then return. I wasn't in a... Is there anything... They spoke often. What they... You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. I'm willing to bet that would be a good... If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. But, you... I was a master. Top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife. Teaching is all I can do. As I said, fame, fortune, and a wife. I discovered fairly early on that she had opinions. Most of them... I can still teach you, though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now.
Drunken Master.
There, you got it. Your job isn't done. The hill heap, if you truly want to... Well, must be safer than this place.
This is nightmarish. We have to finish this any way we can.
Change will take you. So... What? You are weak.
Longsword.
They're capturing people, changing some and eating the rest by the spirit. There's no way to stop.
This is so terrible.
Thank you.
Just cracked his freaking neck. The rest. Those are human bodies. Maybe.
Kill the filthy thin blood, my
I feel like this. Don't forget.
I'm too much for you.
It's too late. Yes, well, it's obvious you two are fine on your own. I'll just...
No, you don't.
We should move. There's one there. Are they coming out of the walls? I'll go make sure they aren't trying to cut us off. You deal with...
Well, there's no turning...
This should be...
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
You know, I think I actually like this job better than my last.
I'll stop the little guys. The big one's yours.
Nope, there's no going back that way.
Roawe Fahiti, questo sigil andono usa nigra idno.
I'd have traded your life for the death of that thing as well. It's a fair trade.
Ukiro ke yero ukisier sier suhut. Wani we sawyer, sawi wasawyer. Zausa sinoni kunno kwayeru ka. Nik yawe fuyer, uksun no sue umir suku. Rara weyer wo yifuku yer uksier si suno kau kauer sunsier wo no naso.
Well, I suppose.
You're safe! Thank the heavens. When the earth started to shake, I was cut off from you. I'm glad we came through here. But
You should probably go down to his camp and check with Lord Young. He'll likely. The Bun Man and I'll make our way back to Tien's Landing. If you need my axes or.
I wondered how long it would... The forest shadow herself appeared here in this camp. She explained what happened in the inn. That they did. Imagine such horrors trapped. Here is the wind map you wanted. The copy is near perfect, and I...
Allow me to answer that, Lord. Well, it seems that you've solved the problem with the forest. That doesn't mean that if we're lucky, then you've stopped things from getting worse, and time will provide.
We will stay on here for a while. Besides, I think I have some old family business to catch up on. Indeed. Farewell.
It's good to see you. Have a look and tell...
the forest was a disturb. If you could spare some... Our time in the forest was very troubling to me. To see such distance between the concerns of men and spirits. Something I am still getting... I've been sensitive to these things for as long as... It was very gradual. The world just seems to be filling up with spirits that have no place to go. That this affected even the forest shadow is very disturbing. It makes me wonder how deep the trouble goes. And what do you think? Master Li thought you were tied to this somehow. Your appreciation is just what I was looking for, and I am grateful. I know we will do what we can, even if the world moves in ways we cannot fathom. I am glad we can talk like this. It soothes my mind. I hope we can continue another time. Be well, my...
Alright, now I just need to remember how to get to the old Dan's Landing. Oh, duh, I gotta go back to the damn site.
Are you getting slow? Always a pleasure. You have some... Return to me.
Jesus.
When you feel...
I thought I was doing good. The boats. Room. Or... Okay. Boat swing. I can go and do this main map.
Well, this has already become an educational trip. From what you discussed with Hui, it would seem we are indeed tied to...
I have concerns as well. Hui convinced me that your master is the glorious strategist.
You would be better served by asking his favorite student. He was at the school...
We'll focus on you quite a bit by the time we are done, given the spirit monk connection.
The only thing I know about my life before coming to the school is that I was not wanted. Probably because of the bad omen.
Bad omens? What makes you think...
I know because of my name. It's one of the few details Master Li was told. I was named for a red glow opposite the morning sun, like a distant fire. Yes, I guess so. I wasn't there, of course. No one but you survived. I guess someone saw it, but I don't know where Dirge is or how far the fire was visible. It fits the time, but that just confirms my thoughts about being born under a bad omen. What could be worse than this attack on Dirge and the Water Dragon?
If that is the most troubling thing you learn about your birth, consider yourself lucky.
Is there anything you... No, I didn't have... Strange and... Be well.
Ooh, the damn site.
You have managed to survive. You may call me Silk Fox. I apologize for my previous aggression, but I thought you were in league with an... Powerful forces are at work here. You are Trust? I never said we should trust each other. I want nothing more than for you to continue your journey. You seek the old man who was taken... Of course you do. He was taken by... A simple trade. I tell you where the abductors are, and you tell me who... Sun Li! Ha! You think me a fool? You are either a liar or very, very confused. The glorious strategist has been dead for 20 years. Everyone knows this. You mean to confuse me, but I am not a will. I will let you maintain this deception for now, just to see where it leads. But we share... Upriver from this village is a pirate stronghold, the river fortress of Gao the Greater, a minion of Death's. The flyers that attacked your village came from that... The old man must have passed through it. He may still be there, although I know that Death's hand has already... Do not presume familiarity with me. Our paths have crossed for a moment, but no more. I have matters of my own. Remember, if you seek the old man, or revenge on Death's hand, go to Gao's fortress. My path take... If you actually reach the Imperial City, I will be impressed. Until...
This area is all... I am a soldier of the Imperial Army, sent by Death's hand to destroy... Unfortunately, this includes... Longsword.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not... Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in... As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army. Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I... Of course, great one. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be...
Five after 4.